Hey, what's up YouTube family? It's me, Aaron. So my cousin asked me yesterday, she wanted to know how I knew that I was transgender and not gay. So let's just dive right into this one. Although this question seems complicated, it really isn't for me. Being transgender is a part of my gender identity, and being attracted to women is a part of my sexual identity. In other words, my identity as a person and who I'm attracted to is completely not connected. Yes, there are lesbians that dress masculine, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're transgender just because they're attracted to women. That's just how they're most comfortable presenting themselves. In my experience, I dressed masculine and I identified as a lesbian for a long time. It came across my mind a few times whether I would be considered transgender because of how I felt on the inside because I was male. On the inside, and that's how I really felt. I spent a long time trying to push it away as long as I could because I knew that the complicated process it would be to come out and to let other people know how I felt, and honestly I was just scared of rejection. I'd find myself holding the door open for old ladies at McDonald's as they were leaving, and they would say, "Oh, thank you, young man," with this like smile on their face, and it made me sit up a little taller, it'd make me smile, and it just was like, wow, that was really nice that, you know, she thought I was a man, that she saw me as who I was. And it was just a very nice feeling. It gave me a peace and confidence, you know, having other people look at me and see me as male, even though I didn't tell anybody I was. So that was a really nice feeling. At the end of the day, who I identify as and who I'm attracted to is not connected. It's not connected. Your gender identity and your sexual identity is completely different. When I look in the mirror and I see myself, it's completely different than how I feel when I see a woman. That is not connected at all. How I feel on the inside has nothing to do with how I feel towards women. I think this is a really important point that most people don't realize. Now, could I have stayed lesbian and just dressed masculine and found myself attracted to females for the rest of my life? Of course I could. And there's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of people that spend their whole lives suppressing this feeling. And they just live miserable lives, or they get to that point like Caitlyn Jenner where they live that whole time as someone that they weren't and having to suppress it and keep it contained and dress like the opposite gender to satisfy other people, and I just didn't want to live that way. At the end of the day, this is my life and this is the shell that I have to live in. And if I have to wake up every morning and see that guy in the mirror, I want to look in that mirror and see me. I don't want to have to see something that other people, you know, approve of. I actually just launched my blog at aaronc44.wordpress.com. I'll throw a link in the bio down below. But I posted this note that I had found in my phone from 2015, and it was before I was completely out as transgender, and it was when I was still, you know, playing with the thought in my mind of, could I actually come out and do this? Like when I first started exploring, you know, gender identity and wondering if it was for me, if that's what I was feeling all along. Although it's personal, I felt like someone could really benefit by being able to read the note that I found. It's not the most positive thing in the world, but you know, at that time I did not have the most positive you know, vibes and thought processes, and I was thoroughly terrified, you know, to make that decision to come out. I was scared of my family. I mean, I've made other videos about my fears and stuff, but choosing to come out was a big one for me. So if you want to check out the article, I'll link it below also, along with just my regular blog. My blog is not completely done yet. There's some design flaws and pages that aren't built yet and stuff like that, but I felt like, you know, the sooner I could just get the content out there, maybe it'll be able to help somebody. If there's any questions you guys have at all, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can message me at any time. There's a contact page on my blog as well, if I don't have you on Facebook or any other social media. But yeah, so I just wanted to be able to answer that for you. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'm going to go have some baked potatoes with cheese and butter and all that nonsense on there. It's gonna be freaking delicious. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.